Bai Yi, 10 years leading the Divine Core. A monstrous SSS-class Demon King emerges, threatening all. Divine Core mobilizes. Operation begins against the beast. Ling Yue, lightning assassin, strikes with electrifying speed. Captain Ling Yue calls, ready for the fight. Han Zioling, cloud mage, unleashes glacier world. Icy magic engulfs the demon, freezing its colossal form. The Demon King trapped, encased in shimmering ice. Glacier world expands, sealing the monstrous threat. Lucian, stellar conductor, prepares his devastating attack. Gravity pull activated, focusing immense stellar energy. Gravity enhancement boosts power, crushing the enemy. Baya descends, a meteor of pure force. Overwhelming gravity pulverizes the demon, a final impact. The Demon King shattered, reduced to dust and debris. Bai Yi, nuclear saint, stands victorious over destruction. Belfigure, SSS-class Demon King, utterly eliminated. Divine Core Commander Bai Yi, mission accomplished. The powerful Demon King, Belfigure, is confirmed dead. Ling Yue finds victory too swift, lacking excitement. The squad reflects on the surprisingly effortless mission. Bai Yi senses unease, the demon was too weak. Ling Yue flirts, suggesting a celebratory vacation feast. She proposes a private outing, just the two of them. Bai Yi deflects, suggesting a group gathering instead. Ling Yue teases, you don't understand women. Bai Yi notices Lucian's absence, a chilling realization. The team assumes Lucian is just slacking, cleaning up. They joke about Lucian, always the slowest, best at slacking. Lucian watches them, a sinister plot unfolding. A dark energy emanates from Lucian's raised hand. The hooded figure reveals his true, menacing face. Lucian strikes, impaling Han Zioling with deadly vines. Ling Yue screams in horror, witnessing the betrayal. Han Zioling falls, blood staining the desolate ground. Bai Yi paralyzed, his body refusing to move. Poison breakfast, parasitic powder laced his meals. Divine skill, forbidden vines ensnare the helpless team. The Divine Core trapped, bound by treacherous vines. Bai Yi and Ling Yue struggle, caught in the deadly embrace. Lucian reveals his true purpose, purging the core. Vines pierce Ling Yue and Lucian, a brutal execution. Blood splatters as comrades are mercilessly impaled. Bai Yi screams, impaled by the traitor's vines. Ling Yue suffers, her life draining away rapidly. The vines tighten, consuming the Divine Core life. Why, Bai Yi demands, why eliminate Divine Core? Which god ordered this, by what right? Bai Yi's eyes burn with fury and utter despair. He roars, questioning the injustice, the betrayal. Lucian stands over them, the architect of their demise. You're still so naive, Lucian sneers, mocking Bai Yi. The vines crush Bai Yi, a final bloody blow. Bai Yi falls, his life extinguished by betrayal. Does a god need a reason? Lucian coldly asks. Comrades, family, Bai Yi's dying broken questions. Lucian reveals his long game, earning their trust. He stands over the fallen, his plan complete. Their trust, he confesses, made him sick. Lucian delivers the final, fatal strike to Bai Yi. May 22, 21-25. Divine Core confirmed dead. Finally, Lucian whispers, time for that vacation. Bai Yi's eyes reflect the horror of his death. Blood splatters, his vision fading into darkness. A mysterious green vine wraps around his hand. The glowing vine pulses, a faint spark of hope. Darkness consumes him, but a new path awaits. Bai Yi's eyes snap open, a fierce determination. He finds himself chained, trapped in a dark void. Bai Yi looks around, confused by his new reality. Belfigure, the Demon King, appears, greeting him. You're alive, Bai Yi gasps, shocked by Belfigure. This is my soul domain, powered by life force. Belfigure demonstrates his power, a chilling display. Enough chatter, Bai Yi demands, let's talk business. Belfigure proposes a transaction, sensing shared hatred. My hidden skill, life regression, he reveals chillingly. I can send you back, undoing everything. Interested? Belfigure grins, a devilish proposition. Bai Yi sees his fallen comrades, fueling his resolve. Memories of his team, their smiles, ignite his fury. Lucian's betrayal flashes, a burning desire for revenge. Rage shatters the chains, Bai Yi's power awakens. I'll kill him, Bai Yi vows, eyes burning. Good, Belfigure smiles, your answer is sufficient. Let me give you one more gift, he offers. A pulsating heart-like object appears, glowing ominously. Consider this a welcoming present, Belfigure states. Why this deal? Bai Yi asks, what's the price? Hey, Belfigure grins, the cost remains unsaid. Baya's eyes glow, accepting the dark pact. Hey Baya, on your feet, a new awakening. I really came back, he realizes, stunned. He stares at his hands, a younger, unawakened self. To before my awakening, the journey begins now. The past, it looms. A colossal shadow masked and dreadlocked descends, not a man, a force, silhouetted against the blinding light. Beneath its crushing presence, a younger self, unknowing, unawakened. The journey begins, not with a whisper. A seismic shift, the crucible awaits. The awakening starts here, now, in the suffocating dark, under the gaze of an unknown power, a destiny forged. The colossal shadow, it watches. A grin splits the dark, jagged teeth, a predator's delight. The crucible, it begins. Under that chilling smile, his awakening, a brutal promise. The colossal shadow, it solidifies, no longer just a silhouette but a face. A chilling smile stretches wide, teeth glinting in the ethereal glow. Eyes, twin beacons of malevolent light, pierce the darkness, the grin from the abyss. Fully revealed. Good, a voice, a low rumble of satisfaction. Your answer is as expected sufficient. The test passed. The crucible's first phase complete. But the torment isn't over. A new promise, a new horror. Let me give you one more gift, the awakening. It demands more, a final, terrifying bestowal. A final gift, a terrifying bestowal. From the abyss it manifests, a grotesque heart. Pulsing, alien red light bleeds from its core, it descends, into his outstretched hand. Energy surges, purple, green, Chinese letter, a raw, guttural sound, the power it courses, it consumes. The awakening, complete, brutal. The power, it surged, it burst, not just within but beyond, a maelstrom of raw energy, violet, viridian, azure, the gift, it unfurled, a new form, a new force, unleashed, from the dark the voice, a low, satisfied hum. Consider this a welcoming present. The awakening, a brutal baptism, a terrifying welcome, into the void, into his dominion. The power surged, a brutal alien pulse. His eyes, sharp yellow, burned with suspicion. He clutched the grotesque heart, its red glow searing his palm. The gift, a terrifying bestowal, but no gift is free. But why make this deal with me? His voice, a raw challenge. Energy crackled around him, violet and viridian. The awakening was complete. The price, however, remained unspoken. What's the price? He demanded. The abyss offered no reply. Only the guttural scream of unleashed power. Kame inus. The abyss offered no reply. Only the silence. A chilling answer. The power once questioned now coursed, not just through him, but as him. His eyes, once burning yellow, now pulsed with the abyss's own violet light. Half shadowed, half revealed. A sinister smirk, a predator's grin, the price, unspoken but understood, he knew he embraced. Heh. A single guttural sound, a chilling acceptance, the brutal baptism complete. He was no longer merely awakened, he was transformed. A new force, unleashed, into his dominion. The gaze, unflinching, yellow, a predator's gleam. The shadow deep embraced, the light fierce, unveiling he saw not just the void, but his void. The price, paid, the power, his to command, the hunt began. The abyss had yielded. His power, absolute, the hunt, a silent promise. Then the jarring intrusion. A voice sharp as a blade ripped through the lingering darkness. Hey Bayi, on your feet, the void shattered, replaced by fluorescent light. A classroom, a stern gaze. This was the awakened academy. His new reality, a protectorate state, a middle school division, the price of power, or a new battleground, he stood, or was forced to, the predator, now a student. The abyss, his dominion, ripped away, fluorescent glare, a classroom, the jarring voice, he stood, a student, but the power, it still coursed. His eyes, wide, not with fury but disbelief. The familiar walls, the mundane sounds. A phantom echo of the void. This wasn't the hunt, this wasn't the abyss, this was, before a gasp, a whisper. I really came back, the predator, reborn, into a past he thought lost. The game had changed. Again. The abyss receded, the power, a phantom hum. His hands before him, flesh, bone, too real, not the void's embrace, not the hunter's tools. He stared, upwards, at the mundane ceiling. A soft, guttural sound escaped him, disbelief dawning. This was it, the past, his past, the predator trapped in a forgotten skin. The mundane, it pressed in, not the void's embrace, not the hunter's tools. His hands, small, unscarred, a child's form, a forgotten echo, the truth, a cold, sharp blade. This was before the power, before the hunt, before the awakening. His own past, a prison, the predator trapped, a boy. His voice, a raw whisper of disbelief, echoed the impossible. To before My awakening. Teacher Huang reprimands Bai Yi for sleeping in class. Reborn Bai Yi is shocked, recognizing his past. The unbelievable truth of his rebirth dawns. Was this Belphegor's power, his second chance? Old classmates evoke 20 years of forgotten memories. Teacher Huang's sharp command demands attention. She reveals the world's 5 elemental powers. Each individual can only possess one element. Teacher Huang demonstrates her rare cloud element. Elements classify into combat, support, and special roles. The school's strongest guild team is introduced. Students are in their prime for awakening. Professions rank from dust, ember, abyss to celestial. Their professions will be determined this afternoon. Anticipation fills the air for the awakening ceremony. Baya stands, ready for his fateful moment. The school grounds evoke powerful, nostalgic memories. This place marks his first awakening, now reborn. He witnesses his friend, Four Eyes, being bullied. The familiar school bully, Hong Qiangsheng, appears. Hong Qiangsheng mocks those with artificial awakenings. He asserts dominance, boasting his natural awakening. Hong Qiangsheng, a red-tier stellar assassin, gloats. Four Eyes cowers, offering compensation to the bully. Baiyu recalls Hong Qiangsheng's constant, past bullying. The bully's supermasculine genes always stir trouble. Teacher Huang intervenes, stopping the harassment immediately. This is a school, not a robbery scene, she declares. Hong Qiangsheng attempts to justify his actions. He brazenly demands bubble tea compensation from the victim. He flirts, implying Teacher Huang's job depends on him. Teacher Huang helps Four Eyes as bullies laugh. Baiya stares down the arrogant Hong Qiangsheng. Hong Qiangsheng dismisses Baiya's intense gaze. The bullies retreat, promising more mockery later. Baiya apologizes, but Teacher Huang reassures him. Teacher Huang's kindness always helped him before. It's their class's turn for the awakening chamber. Teacher Huang advises calm to avoid injury. Baiya reflects on the 2 awakening methods. Natural awakening, like Hong Qiangsheng's, is rare. It occurs during extreme emotional intensity. The other method utilizes the awakening chamber, a chamber born from countless scientists' wisdom. Inside, emotions and adrenaline are intensely stimulated. This process forces potential awakenings to manifest. A student awakens as a school mystic mage. Awakening is life's only reset button, a one-time chance. Teacher Huang calls Baiyi for his turn. She warns him against slacking, unlike in class. Baiyi confidently confirms he understands the stakes. In his last life, he was a dust-tier nuclear warrior. That low-tier profession led to constant bullying. Only at S-rank did he awaken the rarest type. He expects the nuclear element again this time. What profession will he receive in this new life? The awakening process begins, energy swirling around him. A critical error flashes across the system. Awakening system error blares, shocking him. The system detects an impossible 5 elements. Baiya feels an overwhelming, intense heat inside. His eyes glow, signaling an unprecedented awakening. The impossible surged, not just a glow but an explosion of light. Golden energy, searing and absolute, erupted from his eyes. Reality itself seemed to fracture, colors splitting in a violent chromatic surge. The impossible elements now fully unleashed. His gaze, a silent, devastating command. Chinese letter. Elemental power accumulates, offering new class choices. The protagonist questions this elemental accumulation process. He realizes multiple powerful classes are possible. Different class qualities, from dust to celestial, appear. Even a special, crown-ranked quality is shown. A mysterious figure offers a powerful elemental push. Raw elemental energies surge into the protagonist's hand. Visions of infinite awakenings and diverse powers unfold. Choose wisely, all elemental progress will reset. The protagonist prepares to make his crucial decision. Outside, others impatiently await his awakening results. He finally emerges, his awakening complete. The teacher eagerly asks about his new class. He feigns disappointment, ready to surprise them. He announces his Nucleo Warrior, green quality class. The teacher's expression reveals her subtle disappointment. She offers comforting words, trying to encourage him. He internally scoffs at her useless, toxic positivity. She continues her well-meaning, yet misguided comfort. He bursts into laughter, finding her words hilarious. He mocks her naive, unrealistic view of reality. He challenges her, knowing the harsh truth. Bullies arrive, further mocking the teacher's optimism. They declare his dust rank means he's bottom tier. The bully asserts gods choose the strong, not the weak. The protagonist's eyes narrow, questioning gods. The bully explains the rigid class hierarchy. Dust rank means no future, abandoned by fairness. The bully's smug grin highlights his cruel words. The strong thrive, the weak become mere gophers. He dismisses changing fate through hard work. The teacher acknowledges society's brutal truth. The bully insults her glimmerank, calling her useless. He tells dust ranks to just go home. The protagonist violently splashes the bully's drink. The bully's face is drenched, his arrogance shattered. He reacts with shock and furious indignation. The protagonist calmly states he dislikes his talk. The bully laughs maniacally, preparing to retaliate. He lunges, unleashing a powerful purple energy attack. A system notification details the Starthorn strike. The bully attacks, confident in his superior power. The protagonist prepares for the incoming assault. He expertly blocks the attack with a golden sword. The bully's face contorts in utter disbelief. His shock deepens, unable to comprehend the block. The protagonist stands firm, glowing with golden energy. He counters, striking the bully's arm with precision. His eyes glow intensely, revealing hidden power. The bully is sent flying by the powerful counter. The golden light sword radiates immense power. The bully lands hard, spitting blood from his mouth. His face shows pain and utter shock. The protagonist stands victorious, radiating golden light. Other students react with stunned disbelief and questions. They wonder how he achieved such a feat. He reveals he chose the Nucleo Warrior class himself. He calmly states he's just used to it. The bully dismisses it as mere beginner's luck. He boasts about his rare Abyss rank class. The teacher realizes the block was no mere luck. She recognizes the advanced parry skill. The system explains the perfect timing of parry. She notes it's a move even masters struggle with. How could a first-day awakened perform this? The protagonist's calm gaze hides his true abilities. The enraged bully prepares another furious attack. He vows to make the protagonist crawl in humiliation. Hong Kaiengsheng unleashes his fiery, empowered attack. Purple energy surges as Hong Kaiengsheng lunges forward. Bystanders fear the forbidden use of awakened powers. Hong Kaiengsheng grins, ready to inflict brutal pain. A worried friend fears Baiyi's imminent expulsion. The teacher watches, her concern etched on her face. She tries to mediate, urging newfound camaraderie. Hong Kaiengsheng rejects peace, fueled by his rage. He vows to crush Baiyi, showing no mercy. His face contorts, promising an insurmountable power chasm. The teacher explains the crucial attribute bonus differences. Baiyi's basic dust rank stats are revealed. Baiyi stands ready, glowing with subtle power. Higher ranks grant vastly superior attribute bonuses. Hong Kaiengsheng's Abyss rank power multiplies his stats. A vast, unbridgeable chasm of power separates them. Baiyi is utterly crushed, his friend sadly concludes. Why provoke someone so overwhelmingly stronger? Avoid the trash to survive this harsh society. Flashback, humiliation, a stronger bully's cruel dominance. Forced to swallow pride, accepting bitter defeat. Direct confrontation is the most foolish choice. Hong Kaiengsheng activates ferocity, boosting his attack. The teacher screams a desperate warning to Baiyi. Blocking consumes stamina, his opponent's speed is immense. Baiyi raises his glowing sword, ready for impact. Hong Kaiengsheng lunges, confident Baiyi cannot dodge. Baiyi smirks, questioning the need to dodge. He activates swiftness, gaining incredible speed. Then flash blink, instantaneous passage through obstacles. Hong Kaiengsheng's attack misses, Baiyi vanishes. Shocked, Hong Kaiengsheng wonders where he went. Baiyi is suddenly behind him, unseen. Hong Kaiengsheng collapses, spitting blood from a hidden blow. Baiyi declares trash belongs in the can. Onlookers are confused, seeing only a sudden fall. They wonder if he slipped, missing the action. Even the teacher and class president are bewildered. Class president Kai Yin observes, deep in thought. She recalls Baiyi's swiftness and flash blink. How did he injure his opponent so swiftly? Baiyi mastered basic skills, defeating him easily. Kai Yin recognizes his unparalleled skill in combat. Baiyi stands victorious, his opponent defeated. He gains astro element points from the critical blow. Fighting earns profession experience and elemental points. 50 points are too few, labyrinths must be cleared. Hong Kaiengsheng struggles up, refusing to let him leave. He clutches his dagger, consumed by vengeful rage. Screaming, he lunges again. I'll kill you. Baiyi casually turns his back, unfazed. The dean of students, Hong Qiangsheng's uncle, arrives. Hong Qiangsheng points, accusing Bai Yi to his uncle. The dean disperses the crowd, ending the spectacle. Students leave, discussing their new awakened professions. Bai Yi pauses, remembering a crucial detail. The dean confronts Bai Yi about using forbidden powers. His family is alive, he returned to the past. He recalls a critical event on Awakening Day, 21-5. Damn it, how could he have forgotten this? The dean shouts, but Bai Yi suddenly dashes away. The teacher watches, surprised by Bai Yi's sudden flight. The dean dismisses the incident, accepting the teacher's apology. Hong Qiangsheng fumes, denying his defeat in the office. He blames luck, refusing to accept his loss. The dean reveals Bai Yi's true, shocking skill. Bai Yi used the high-level skill, Flash Blink. He struck the weakest point, breaking all defense. The attack completely shattered Hong Qiangsheng's defenses. Even the veteran dean couldn't match such proficiency. Bai Yi stands over his defeated foe, a clear KO. Bai Yi runs through the city with urgent purpose. After rebirth, revenge is secondary to one mission. He rushes towards a building, his destination clear. Panting, he arrives, a sense of dread building. Flashbacks of a bloody, tragic past haunt him. He must prevent this tragedy, even at life's cost. Father enjoys TV, unaware of impending family storm. His boisterous laughter fills the unsuspecting home. Mother quietly works, father's joy still echoing. A son's reflection appears, signaling his return. Bai Yi enters, greeted by his oblivious father. The young man's early return holds a secret. He gazes at his mother, a silent, deep connection. A single word, Mom, carries immense weight. Her smile, I'm so glad you're alive, hints at past danger. Mother's gentle gesture offers comfort and warmth. She lovingly signs, offering his favorite hot noodles. Bai Yi, with a smile, requests a different meal. He insists, a subtle defiance in his determined plea. Mother's fond exasperation, you're impossible, shows affection. She prepares to leave. Bai Yi offers to accompany her. Father's harsh voice cuts in, dismissing his son. He confronts Bai Yi, demanding respect and answers. Isn't today your awakening day? The father presses. Father approaches, expecting glorious awakening news. He grabs celebratory drinks, oblivious to the truth. Father radiates power, ready to celebrate his son. Bai Yi's grim confession, but I didn't awaken today. Father's face darkens, rage begins to simmer. He scoffs, comparing his son to a glimmer-rank failure. Father boasts his own abyss-rank awakening, full of pride. A violent stomp, demanding answers from his son. Father's aura flares, demanding, what's your class? Red energy pulses, the father's fury escalating. Bai Yi hesitates, unable to reveal his E-class. Father violently smashes the bowl onto Bai Yi's head. Noodles splatter, humiliation and pain wash over him. Father screams, enraged by a useless dust-rank son. This man, his father, and awakened, yet so violent. His father's uncontrolled rage, a terrifying, familiar force. Past memories resurface from his previous life's awakening. Father's past violence, a horrifying, repeated cycle. Mother, as always, shielded him from the blows. Young Bai Yi too weak, too afraid to act. Father's brutal assault on his protective, loving mother. Mother's broken body, her mind forever scarred. Young Bai Yi's tears, a helpless, bloody memory. Present day, father looms, the past repeating itself. Bai Yi, an E-class nuclear warrior, needs time. His father, a powerful C-class abyss rank awakened. Father's real combat experience makes him formidable. Bai Yi knows he cannot win this fight now. Father's cruel words, never should have let your mom give birth. Father won't stop until he gets a result. Bai Yi must get his mother out quickly. He throws the trash, a desperate, loud distraction. A pained scream, a diversion to save her. Mother returns, witnessing the horrific scene unfold. Why? Bai Yi screams, his plan shattered. Mother's quick return, a cruel twist of fate. Her eyes widen in horror, seeing the abuse. Father turns, blaming her for their trash son. His gaze, a venomous sneer, the words, a poison dart aimed at her very being. HMPH, let's see what kind of trash you gave birth to. Red energy crackled, a prelude to the storm. She stood, a fragile shield, facing the monstrous rage she had returned to. The mysterious figure questions the protagonist's early advancement. Imprisoned, Bai Wensheng faces questions about his unique power. His rare platinum tier transformation defies all known rules. Death Row's grim reality surrounds the young advancer. A dark memory of past violence haunts him. His eyes reflect the trauma of a brutal past. A vivid, violent flashback reveals his awakening. The abusive father threatens his mother, igniting rage. He bravely intercepts a devastating blow for his mother. The impact of the brutal punch echoes. The attacker's strength far surpasses normal human limits. He barely survives a blow that would kill others. His mother's desperate cries fill the air. Terror grips his mother as danger escalates. The cruel man revels in his destructive power. His father's twisted words reveal a dark obsession. He believed his son would restore the family's glory. Bai Lingsheng boasts, consumed by his lineage obsession. His terrifying rage engulfs the trembling woman. Her tearful eyes reflect the agonizing question. He blames her trashy genes for his weakness. The mother is overwhelmed by his furious power. A new ability, Flash Blink, activates in crisis. The Flash Blink skill propels him forward. He narrowly evades the deadly attack, blinking away. He reappears, weapon drawn, ready to fight. Bloodied but resolute, he wields his awakened power. The villainous father laughs, seemingly unharmed. His mother's cries of panic intensify. The father's sinister grin welcomes the challenge. The battle of awakened powers begins in their home. He struggles to block the overwhelming force. The parry skill offers a chance for counterattack. A blinding flash signifies a perfect parry. The parry shatters the attacker's powerful blow. The immense power gap becomes painfully clear. Bai Wensheng, an Electro warrior, endures immense pain. He clutches his chest, enduring the brutal assault. Bai Lingsheng, a powerful divine priest, mocks his son. The ruthless father attacks his terrified wife. His malevolent power surges, striking down his family. He stands firm, refusing to yield or dodge. The father mocks his son's weak profession. He vows to prevent past tragedies from recurring. The enraged father grabs a chair, escalating violence. He prepares to strike them down mercilessly. A sudden, urgent knocking interrupts the assault. The father's rage is interrupted by unexpected visitors. The protagonist recognizes the timely arrival. The furious father demands to know who's knocking. Two powerful divine priests arrive at the scene. The father's surprise turns to apprehension. Authorities search for a criminal, questioning residents. The father feigns innocence, hiding his family's plight.